part of the attacks are on our veterans, because they didn't want healthy combat trained vets coming back to America to see and realizing what they had done here.
Right, right. You're absolutely right.
But I mean, wouldn't it be, if the vets were coming back and being ingesting hemp here, that would be counteracting the depleted uranium, the Agent Orange that were sprayed on us, and these kind of things too, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It would just help everything. See, what hemp does, it flushes out toxins. It feeds the body massive amounts of magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which most American people are actually deficient in. Besides most of the B vitamins, why there's such great depression. And really, what this plant would do, this would bring people up to an emotional standard of how they should feel. It changes the mood. It stops mood swings. It stops hunger swings. You're talking about, if you start on the hemp food, you will not desire junk food, because the body is so filled with massive amounts of nutrients that it's not used to getting, that your body is going to feel full for a long period of time before you're hungry. So we have UPS guys, FedEx guys on our products, delivery people, men that work out for, major runs, and we've seen just everybody say the same thing. If you eat this food and give it a try, watch it change your life.
You know, I think it's hard. People have been so conditioned, and you know, they don't call television programming for nothing. They've been so conditioned that they've been bombarded with pharmaceutical ads for McDonald's, and they don't realize what real food is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They don't. And the reason being is they don't read enough. They don't look at the ingredient labels. If they did care enough about their health, they would read everything before it went into their body. And most of the time, on most of the things, you're going to see fillers, preservatives, colors, MSG, sweeteners that are all chemicals. They're all garbage for the body, and they will cause all kinds of malfunction from the brain on down to the blood. So all I could say is look at what you eat, get smart, go to the website, read up on this superfood, and give it to your friends, relatives, and family members, and watch the reaction of how they feel after they get on this food. And I'm talking, do it consistently. Don't, take it for a couple days and then don't take it for 2 weeks. You want to take it on a daily basis and see the difference in how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
You know, how many pharmaceuticals are being sold out there for depression? And what you're saying is the depression is being created by the food they're eating.
Absolutely. Oh, there's no doubt about it. Dr. Blaylock just did a 1-hour special. I forget the name of it. They did a special over the last 2 years, and they checked all kinds of people that were hypoglycemic, and very large percentage of them, like 80-90% of them, were due to vitamin mineral deficiencies. Why they were in prison, why they had problems, why they reacted to situations violently. It was all due to nutrition, all of it. So I just think that when they look at this food and look at the whole arena out there, what's available and what's in that food, they're going to want this hemp, and they're going to want it on a regular basis. And that's what I've been experiencing for the last 6-7 years. People just keep buying it, and they love it, and then they tell their friends, and then it just keeps going and going and going. But mostly doctors, practitioners, a lot of radio hosts, and a lot of chiropractors just seem to love our products. And that's what I really like. Consistent people that care about their health. That's our customer.
Yeah, you'll probably develop a few enemies in the psychiatrist or the psychologist. They won't like this plant.
Yeah. Well, The whole thing is it's to help people, and we're here to help people, and that's all I can say, you know. And we opened a new shipping center a few months back, and we're getting the orders out the same day. If you order Monday to Friday, the orders go out the same day. Okay, and that's a big feat, let me tell you. And if you order after 2 o'clock on Friday, the order goes out Monday. But we ship out a lot of boxes around the world every day, and we're making everybody happy. But if we're out of something, we have a red marker, like we're out of stock, but you have to place your order to get that product, because people are placing orders every day for ones that aren't in stock, and you have to wait behind them. So if you do go to the website, just tell them they have to order it, even if it's out of stock, because there's just such high demand.
Well, hopefully this because of this high demand, hopefully we'll be getting a little better class of intelligent people in America that can start understanding what is being. I mean, you know, I've had a quote from J. Edgar Hoover that the average person is simply mind-boggled when he comes face to face with a conspiracy so vast that he just can't comprehend it, and that is what is being done on the American people. It's a, you know, they want to dumb us down. I've had Charlotte Iserbite on my show, who wrote the book The Deliberate Dumbing Down of Americans in the schools. What they're feeding the kids in the schools ain't helping them learn either, is it?
Oh no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's definitely in the food, it's definitely in the water, it's definitely in the air, and you could even look at different fabrics and pillows and bedspreads and mattresses. All the chemicals that we're using all affect the dumbing down effect. So there's a lot of things. So we've got to be very aware. And if we want to be on that next level of health and that next level of understanding, we're going to have to eat good, or we're going to fall prey to be in the dumbed down division of the world. You understand?
Yes, sir. I understand perfectly. But now, by the way, you know, we talked about the hemp. People. We traveled all around the world using hemp sails, hemp ropes.
Sure.
And suddenly, and the clothes that you're wearing right now, the blue jeans that Levi made, he made out of sails. So the first blue jeans were made out of hemp. Isn't that correct?
That's correct. Yes, that's true. First jeans were made out of hemp. The Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica, first 150 years was made out of hemp paper. The paper would last 400 years without turning yellow. Our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, our first flag. I mean, it was just an amazing plant.
George.
And what it could do when it comes to paper, acid-free paper, would literally last hundreds of years without turning yellow. Try to find paper like that today, you know, in a book anyway. Try to find hemp paper in a book. Nobody's producing it right now. But we could bring it back like we've brought many things back, you know?
That would restore the all of our manufacturing has been offshored, outsourced here.
Well, yeah,
and so you can't get a job here. You can't get a job in America right now. That's why a million families have lost their homes. If we were producing hemp,
we're making other countries rich. We're making Canada rich, China rich. We're making Czechoslovakia rich. Wherever we get our hemp fabrics and products, we're making them rich, and we're losing out as a country with our vast farmland, and we can't grow it. It's embarrassing to say that we're in America, really.
I've always pointed out that anytime a communist regime takes over a country, they go after three classes of people almost in order. The farmers first, because they don't want you being able to feed themselves. The intelligentsia next. That's anybody smart enough to know what they're doing to us. And third, they go after the law enforcement and the soldiers that are still loyal to the old regime. And in our case, folks, they're doing that right now. They've trying to demonize oath keepers. And that's those of us out there that took an oath, either in the Army or the police force, to defend our Constitution. And all of that's happening right now, and this war, this making